the Gambia continued to use open market operations as the main instrument of liquidity management. In the first 8 months of 2013, money supply grew by 4.7%, lower than the 7.8% projected for 2013. This slow pace of growth in money supply is attributed to contraction in the net foreign assets of the banking system, which dampen the expansionary effects of growth in domestic credit. On an annualized basis, money supply in August 2013 rose to 16.8 billion, or 11.5%, compared to 6% growth in the same period last year. This increase in money supply mirrored the increase in both narrow and quasi-money. Narrow money, which comprises currency outside banks and demand deposits totaling 8.2 billion in August 2013, grew by 23.1%, relative to 1.4% in 2012. Quasi-money, which includes savings and time deposits, increased to 8.7 billion in August 2013 compared to 8.5 billion at end August 2012. Savings deposits rose to 5.4 billion, or by 10.4%, whilst time deposits declined to 3.3 billion, or by 8.3% respectively. Net foreign assets of the banking system contracted by 9.7% in August 2013, reflecting a decline in both net foreign assets of deposit money banks and the Central Bank of the Gambia. The net foreign assets of deposit money banks decreased significantly by 23.7% to 1.1 billion, reflecting the marked increase in their foreign liabilities, which constituted debt obligations from parent companies and other banks abroad. Similarly, the net foreign assets of the Central Bank of the Gambia contracted slightly from 3.1 billion in August 2012 to 3 billion in August 2013. Net domestic assets of the banking system, in contrast, rose to 12.6 billion, or by 21% from a year earlier. Domestic credit grew significantly to 14.6 billion, or by 21.6%, compared to 3.9% in 2012. Net claims on government grew to 8 billion, or by 28.3%, partially reflecting the mobilization of domestic resources for infrastructure development. The bank's operating target for reserve money, grew by 17.8% compared to 4.3% a year ago. Both currency in circulation and reserves at banks grew by 13.6% and 25.9% respectively. Foreign exchange market. Honorable Speaker, sir. Activity volumes in the domestic foreign exchange market for the 9 months of 2013 contracted relative to same period in 2012. During the period under review, the domestic FX market recorded an excess inflow of $12.69 million as against $17.44 million in 2012. The exchange rate based on mid-market averages indicate that the dollar depreciated against all major trading currencies. From end September 2012 to end September 2013, the dollar depreciated by 1.79% against the US dollar, 6.05% against the euro, and 5.75% against the pound sterling. The depreciation of the dollar against the US dollar during the period under review has been gradual and partially influenced by policy measures. The financial sector developments, the banking industry. Honorable Speaker, the number of banks operating in the country dropped from 13 in 2012 to 12 in 2013, following the closure of Prime Bank Gambia Limited. The 12 banks in operation, 11 of which are conventional banks and 1 Islamic bank. All banks met the minimum capital requirement of $200 million by the target date of end December 2012. The banking industry registered a total asset base of $19.1 billion at end June 2012, rising to $22.4 billion at end June 2013, thus increasing by $3.3 billion or 14.7%. The non-performing loan ratio of the banking industry improved to 11.3% in June 2013 from 13.7% as of June 2012. Total deposits also rose to $14.3 billion, representing an increase of 11.9% during the same period. Consequently, the liquidity ratio of banks was further strengthened from a level of 73.7% in June 2012 to 76.6% in June 2013. To strengthen banking supervision, the Central Bank of the Gambia introduced electronic data submission system with a view to enhancing data integrity and transparency. In the same vein, the Credit Reference Bureau has been upgraded to assist banks to effectively manage their lending portfolio. In a bid to combat money laundering and other economic crimes, the authorities enacted a new Anti-Money Laundering and Terrorist Financing Act to support the implementation of the new law. An independent financial intelligence unit has also been established. Price movements. Honorable Speaker, consumer price inflation as measured by the National Consumer Price Index from the beginning of 2013 reached 6% in August 2013 compared to 4.2% a year earlier. This increase is partially attributed to the depreciation of the dalasi and the rise in global energy prices. Food inflation rose to 7.2% in August 2013 from 5% in the corresponding period of 2012, while non-food inflation edged marginally from 3.4% in 2012 to 4.3% for the period under review. Payment system infrastructure. Honorable Speaker, sir,